everyone, this is Dr. Liv with Livwithnewinsight, and thank you so much for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is A Toxic Workplace Can Feel Like a Toxic Relationship. A toxic workplace can often feel like a toxic relationship in that you feel unsupported, unseen, unheard, invalidated. You feel like you're constantly giving, showing up, sacrificing, working hard, and spinning your wheels, but getting nowhere. You feel overlooked, misunderstood, confused. 1 minute you're appreciated, you're praised for your work, you're put on a pedestal. The next minute you're criticized, devalued, or made to feel inadequate. You're made to feel like you're the problem simply because you asserted yourself, you asked questions, or you set healthy boundaries. What you were once admired and praised for suddenly becomes the very thing you're criticized for. And that inconsistency can be emotionally exhausting. It leaves you constantly wondering where you stand. You begin questioning yourself, questioning your abilities, and questioning whether you're doing enough, even when you're giving everything you have. A toxic workplace, just like a toxic relationship, is often characterized by dishonesty, manipulation, favoritism, poor communication, and broken promises. You're told one thing, but something completely different happens. You're promised opportunities that never come. You're giving hope, only to have it taken away. The expectations constantly change, but no one clearly communicates them. The goalpost keeps moving. You're expected to meet standards that aren't even realistic, and before long, you find yourself living in a constant state of anxiety and stress. Sometimes toxic workplaces do just enough to keep you comfortable enough not to leave. They may give you just enough praise, just enough recognition, just enough hope or compensation, flexibility, so that you think things are finally changing, but not enough to truly create a healthy work environment. Other times, they create conditions that become so unfair, disrespectful, and unbearable that you eventually leave on your own. Maybe they've already decided they want someone else, someone they believe will accept less, someone who won't ask questions, someone who won't advocate for themselves, and someone who won't challenge unhealthy systems. And instead of addressing the real issues, they slowly push you towards the exit. So if you've ever experienced this type of dynamic, it's important to remember this. Just because someone fails to recognize your value and worth does not mean you don't have it. Don't confuse someone else's treatment of you with your worth. Their inability to appreciate your gifts doesn't diminish your talents, your work ethic, your character, or your potential. Like any toxic person or toxic situation, know your value and your worth. Separate your identity from other people's opinions and their treatment of you. Don't allow a toxic environment to convince you that you're not capable. Don't ever compromise your standards just to fit into an unhealthy environment. Advocate for yourself. Speak up respectfully. Set healthy boundaries. Protect your integrity. And don't sacrifice yourself to the point of your own emotional, physical, or mental detriment. No job is worth losing your peace. No paycheck is worth sacrificing your mental health. No promotion is worth abandoning yourself. Sometimes the healthiest decision isn't working harder. It's recognizing that you've outgrown an environment that no longer aligns with your values, your goals, or your well-being. So don't settle simply because it's familiar. Don't stay because you're afraid of change. Because when you settle, you often become stuck. You stop growing, you stop learning, and you stop believing that there are better opportunities available. And over time, you begin accepting what you once said you would never tolerate. So remember, your workplace should challenge you to grow, not cause you to constantly question your worth. Healthy workplaces encourage collaboration, respect, communication, accountability, and professional growth. They recognize effort and they value people. They create opportunities and not fear. And at the end of the day, your career should be a place where your gifts can flourish, not a place where they're diminished. So always know your worth, protect your peace, and never allow a toxic workplace or toxic relationship to keep you from becoming the person you're capable of becoming, or from pursuing the opportunities you truly deserve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.